What's up, sixth graders? We have another video lecture for you right now. This one is about central ideas and details, and it's going to kind of explain how those little details can develop into big ideas. But we're going to start off with our standards. This is Reading Literature 6.2 as well as Reading Informational Text 6.2. The only difference in the wording is literature has themes and informational text has central ideas. But I'm going to kind of use those terms almost interchangeably, so be prepared for that. But the standard reads that by the end of the year, you guys will be able to determine a theme or central idea of a text and how it's conveyed through particular details, as well as provide a summary of the text distinct from personal opinions or judgments. And all that means is that by the end of this lesson, you're going to be able to figure out what the central idea or theme is in a text. You'll be able to recognize that that central idea or theme is conveyed and supported by particular details in the text. And you'll be able to retell a story or summarize a nonfiction text while avoiding putting in your own opinions about it. All right? Easy peasy, right? The objective for today is to complete the guided notes covering the topics of central idea, theme, and supporting details. So let's get to it. The central idea is the most important idea in a piece of writing. Okay, it is what got the author to sit down and write, and it's what keeps the reader wanting to continue reading. It appears throughout the text from beginning to end. So if we look at Hatchet, which is the novel that we read first semester, that central idea is that Brian is stuck in the woods. Okay, that is the main idea of the entire text, right? Brian stuck in the woods. When an author presents details that explain the central idea, he or she is developing that central idea. This just means that they're offering the reader more facts or details to expand on the central idea. So going back to our Hatchet example, this would be all of the stuff that happens to Brian in the woods, getting hit by the moose and tornado, going and eventually getting the survival pack. All of those things are details that expand on the central idea of Brian being stuck in the woods and trying to avoid death. So to kind of look at it a little bit more, we're going to use this analogy of a tree, okay? The central idea of the text is going to be the trunk and the branches of the tree because they extend throughout the entirety of the text, just like a trunk and branches extend through the whole tree. The details are going to be the leaves because they develop the central idea just like the leaves help the tree grow, not to mention the fact that a tree without leaves looks just like a stick in the ground, right? So a central idea without any supporting details is pretty bare, and I don't know, just kind of lame if you ask me. A theme is a little bit different from a central idea, but it is a unifying idea in a piece of writing. It's not exactly the topic, but it's just kind of an overarching idea that the author is trying to present. You find evidence of the theme in all the other you find evidence of the theme in all the other elements of the story, like characters, setting, and plot, but the theme is not actually clearly stated in the text. You have to make inferences to kind of figure out what the theme is. So going back to Hatchet, our theme could be something about survival, and it kind of plays into the central idea in that he's trying not to die, but there's also, survival of his family and just a whole bunch of these different little things that kind of play into this idea of survival and growing up. So the theme is going to be the roots of the tree because, like I said, it's not text explicit, but everything in the text develops from it, sort of like a tree grows from the roots, right? And that's all we got for it, guys.